A very good morning, dear students. 10th graders, I hope you all are fine. So, in today's session, we are discussing about most important part that is related to the Unit 1 Part A MCQ based question answers. And we are preparing these MCQs for the purpose of Term 1 examination. So, first question that we are discussing, that is the word communicare comes from dash language. Options are given: French, German, Latin, and Spanish. The answer is it came from Latin language. Second question: communicare means. Communicare, it is not communication. Communicare means, options are given: keep safe, to hide, to share, or none of these. It means to share the information. And the word communicare comes from Latin language that became in English communication. Dash each are the important part of communication. Options are given: transmitting, listening, feedback, or all of the above. So all of the above options are the important part of communication. While we are communicating, we need to listen also, we need to transfer data also, and we need to give feedback also. Next question: dash each or are the elements of communication. Options are feedback, message and channel, sender and receiver, and all of the above. The answer is all of the above are the elements of communication. Dash is the last step of communication. Options are given: sender, message, feedback, or none. Feedback is the last step of communication. After getting feedback, communication is getting complete. Next is dash is or are the method of communication. Face to face, email and business meeting, notice or poster. So basically these all are the parts of communication. Face to face is also the part of communication. Email and business meeting is also, and notice and posters are also. Next question is for you people. Which of the following is not an element of communication in communication cycle? Just guess an idea. I'll tell the answer at the last of this MCQ based exercise. So question number 7 is for you people. Just think and try to get the answer. Next is, you need to apply leave at work. Which method of communication will you use? For apply a leave, we never use posters, newsletters and blogs. We will use the method of email. By which action can senders send their messages? Options are given: gestures, speaking, reading or writing. The perfect answer that is there, sender will send their message via a reading method. Next is, dash communication includes sound, words, language and speech. Options are verbal, non-verbal, both and none of the above. If we are using sound, words, language, it's not the part of non-verbal. So the answer is it's a verbal types of communication, either it is oral, either it is written. Which of these are different type of communication? Options are interpersonal, written, small group or public speaking communication. The answer is all of the above are the types of communication that are performed in the case of or verbal communication. Dash communication takes place between two individuals and one-to-one conversation. Options are interpersonal, written, small group and public. Interpersonal is one-to-one communication. Two individuals are there, one is sender, one is receiver. So the answer is interpersonal. Next is letter, circular, reports, manuals, SMS are dash type of communication. These all are written type of communication. These are not verbal communication. So it's the part of verbal communication. But in verbal communication, it's the part of written. It's not the type of oral communication. Next is, dash type of communication is used for large gathering. Options are interpersonal, written, small group and public communication. Basically, when we are getting a large gathering, in that case we are communicating in a society or in a large area. So that type of communication is known as public communication. Which of the following is an example of oral communication? Options are newspaper, letter, phone call or email. So the phone call is the method to talk orally. So option answer is phone call. Question 16. Which are the types of words we should use for verbal communication? Options are acronyms, simple, technical, and jargons. So we can use always simple words. That is the main concept of your communication. Communication should be very simple. It should be easily understood by the receiver side. Why do we use the emails? Options are to communicate with many people at the same time, to share documents and files, to talk to each other in a real time, or to keep a record of communication. So first two answers are correct: to communicate with many people at the same time and to share documents and files. Next is dash type of communication is used without using spoken or written word, verbal, non-verbal, visual, or none of the above. Non-verbal communication never use any language, never any spoken, never any written type communication. So the answer is non-verbal communication. Next is face expressions, gestures, postures, space, and touch are dash type of communication. Options are verbal, non-verbal, visual, or none of the above. So the answer is these are non-verbal types of communication. Next is dash include body movements that express an idea or meaning. Options are facial expressions, posture, gestures, or eye contact. Gestures include body movements that express an idea or meaning. Next is dash is a sign of weakness. Straight body, slumped, relaxed body, or none of these. Slumped body is the sign of weakness. It represents the negative sign. Dash shows that you are attentive. Tilt your hand, tilt your head, laughing during communication, rolling up your eyes, or none of these. Always it's a positive sign of communication. You are looking attentive if you are tilting your head while you are listening. Dash communication involves interchanging message only through images and pictures. Options are verbal, non-verbal, visual, or none of these. The answer visual communication is best method that will help to exchange messages through images and pictures. Dash of these is a positive facial expression. Options are frowning while concentrating, maintaining eye contact, smiling continuously, or rolling up your eyes. The answer is maintaining eye contact is the positive facial expression. Next is what does an upright straight body posture convey or show? It shows your confidence level. If you are sitting straight, your body is in relaxed mode, it means you are very confident. So option is confidence. Next is which of these is an appropriate verbal non-verbal communication at work? Keeping hands in pocket while talking, talking at moderate speed, sitting straight, or tilting head a bit to listen. So the answer is the keeping head in pockets. It's a negative sign. It's not a verbal non-verbal communication that is of a proper type, because keeping hand in pocket while you're talking is not the part of non-verbal. That's why it is not included in non-verbal communication. Which of these statement is true about communication? 50% of our communication is non-verbal, 20% communication is done using body movements, 5% communication is done using voice or tones or pose, or 7% communication is done using words. So the answer is only 7% communication is done that is using specific words. Dash is the last step to communication process. Message, channel, feedback, or none of these. So the answer is feedback is the last step of communication process. Next is dash each or are the types of feedback. Positive feedback, negative feedback, no feedback, or all of these. So the answer is all of these are the different types of feedback. Next is dash indicate disagreement of ideas. Options are negative feedback, positive feedback, no feedback, or none of these. So the answer is no feedback. It indicates that you are not agreed with the idea of sender. A good feedback always be options are specific, timely, polite, or all of these. So a good feedback always it should be specific also, it should be on right time also, it should be in a polite manner also. So the answer is all of these. Next is, which of these are the example of positive feedback? Listen now. First one, excellent, your work has improved. I noticed your dedication toward the project. You are always doing it the wrong way. All of these are the positive feedbacks. Which of these are the example of negative feedback? Options are, I hate to tell you this, but your drawing skills are poor. You can surely improve your drawing. This is a good drawing, but you can do better. And none of these. The negative feedback, that is, I hate to tell this, but your drawing skills are very poor. Next is, which of the following effective components of good feedback? Options are detailed and time consuming, direct and honest, specific and opinion based. So the answer is direct and honest and specific. It's a type of effective component of good feedback. Next is, environmental and natural conditions are dash barriers in communication: physical, linguistic, interpersonal, or organizational. So the answer is these are physical barriers in communication. Next question, the ability to communicate using a language is dash type of barrier. Options are physical, linguistic, interpersonal, or organizational. So the answer is linguistic barrier. It is because this is related to the specific language. Due to strengthen rule, employee is not able to communicate. It is which type of communication? It is a organizational type of communication because employee is not able to follow all the rules of organization. People make stereotype assumptions on the basis of cultural background. Is which type of barrier? It is a cultural barrier. Next is, which of these is not a common communication barrier? Options are given. So the answer is financial barrier are not a common communication barrier. Next is, which of these are the ways to overcome communication barrier? So the answer is respecting each other's differences and using a translator. These are the ways to overcome the barriers. Rest two are not included in a communication barrier that can overcome. Next is, dash is a set of simple rules that help you to capitalize your words correctly. Options are given: pins, tins, pins, and kips. So the answer is tins. Tins means title, I means the word I, N is the name of thing or person, and S is that is your starting letter. Dash are different types of punctuations: full stop and comma, question mark, exclamation sign, or all of the above. So the answer is all of the above are different types of punctuations. Next question. Dash are the supporting parts of speech: articles, conjunction and interjection, and preposition, and all of the above. So the answer is all of the above are the supporting parts of speech. Next is, in which of the following underlined word is an adjective? So the answer, that is, Radha has a red dress and the girl on a train is a bestseller. So these are the words that are used as adjective. Next is, which of the following word is capitalized correctly? In first statement, if you see Ravi and I should be caps, it is wrong. Salim is visiting India in July. In July it is. So J is should be caps, it is also wrong. Third statement, the tiger is a strong animal, it is correct. And she is arriving on Monday, it's also correct. So the answer is C and D. Which of these sentences are punctuated correctly? When is the party? I had bread omelette and a banana for a breakfast. I am so excited about my first foreign trip, and this is Abdul's notebook. So if you see the punctuations, like in first stage, when is the party? It is not punctuated correctly. I had bread omelette and a banana for a breakfast, and a banana is not correct. I am so excited about my first foreign trip. It's a properly punctuated statement. And this is Abdul notebook. It is also a correct answer. In which of these sentences can you find an adverb? Divya drinks milk every day. Sanjay gifted me a new pen. I opened the door lock and Sita is 5 feet tall. Every day is the concept of adverb. Person or thing that perform an action is known as dash. Subject, object, verb or none. So the answer is it is known as subject. Find the object from sentence. He threw the ball. Options are he threw the ball, none. So the answer is the ball. She bought a bicycle for her son. Find the direct and indirect object. Options are direct is bicycle and indirect her son. Because bicycle is directly affected, that is direct object, that is given, and to whom it is given, her son. To whom where it will be, that is indirect. Identify the object, verbs, subject in this sentence. The car crashed into a tree. Options are object, a tree, verb is crashed and subject is the car. Next option is the car crashed and tree, crashed tree car, crashed the car and tree. So the answer is a tree is an object, verb is crashed and subject is the car. Identify the indirect object in the sentence. The band played music for the audience. Options are the band played music, audience. For whom? It is indirect. It is for audience. So the answer is audience. Which of these is an imperative sentence? Switch off the fan. Sheila has gone to the market. Where are my pen colors? Oh no, I missed my flight. So the answer is last one. Oh no, I missed my flight. It is imperative. Next is which of these sentences is an active voice? First is a movie is being watched by them. The car was repaired by Raju. He is reading a book. And the thief was being chased by a policeman. So the answer is he is reading a book. It is active voice, rest are passive voice. And last question. Dash sentence expresses strong emotion. Declarative, interrogative, exclamatory and imperative. So the answer is exclamatory sentence expresses strong emotion. So dear students, in this session we have covered about communication skill chapter 1, MCQ based questions that are most important for your term 1 examination. So be attentive, learn all questions. Definitely you will get good marks if you learn these such type of questions. Thank you. Have a nice day for this session. Thank you so much.